Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to North Canyon High. You just watched the 11U NYFCA championship game between the Firebirds and the Raiders, with the Firebirds coming out on top 16-14. How about a big hand for both squads? Now, my question to you, are you ready for more football? I can't hear you. Now we have the 9U squads about to take center stage. Introducing the Stampede. Number 1, Rennie Smith. Number 2, Chad Davis Jr. Number 3, Terry Williams. Number 4, Keon Tucker. Number 5, Jonah Tapai. Number 6, David Kinder the fourth.
Good job coming up.
Number 7, Carmelo McKenzie. Number 9, Julian French. Number 11, Dominic Caceres. Number 12, Rylan LaGreco. Number 13, Travis Crossan. Number 14, Jaden Payton. Number 15, Adrian Ledesma Jr. Number 18, Daquan Sumter Jones. Number 19, Cameron Townsend. Number 21, Gregory Center. Number 22, Gavin Elrod. Number 25, Tylen Hudson. Number 26, Bentley Robinson. Number 28, Andrew Eisenhower. Number 30, Ely Guerrero. Number 31, Lennon Hauser. Number 33, Eric Hampton III. Number 50, Zayden Modueno Rivera. Number 54, Marcos Tellez. Number 55, Kaleli Neville. Number 73, Jacob Gonzalez. Number 84, Carter Reed. Number 88, Teodoso Tejada. Number 90, Benjamin Rodriguez. Number 95, Alexander Dominguez. And number 99, Christopher French. And now for the Southwest Rams. Number 1, Christopher Hernandez. Number 3, Tristan Collins. Number 5, Alexander Godoy. Number 6, Andres Sierra. Number 7, Angel Arillan. Number 8, Josiah Esquivel. Number 9, Gianni Kelly. Number 10, Francisco Romero. Number 11, Joseph Roman. Number 12, Alfred Mesa. Number 13, Orlando Dominguez. Number 14, Dominic Dominguez. Number 17, Cassius Collins. Number 19, Logan Martinez. Number 20, Robert Escalante. Number 21, Ryan Romero. Number 25, Romeo Rodriguez. Number 29, Warwick Mendoza. Number 30, Noah Romero. Number 35, Emery Saylor. Number 42, Jaden Flores. Number 45, Reginald Renteria. Number 49, Dylan Hernandez. Number 55, Matthew Quitos. Number 56, Bentley Lopez. Number 58, Jordan Vasquez. Number 66, Eric Ibarra. Number 88, Raul Lopez Celaya. Number 95, Alicio Rosadillo. And number 99, Christian Maris. How about a big hand for both teams, everyone? The 9U championship game closing in on kickoff. Big hand for the kids, big hands for the coaching staffs.
Jeremiah! Jaden! Come here.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, can you please rise for our national anthem?
Can I get one volunteer for James? I need one more. Oh.
Paris, I need one more for the chains, please. Home team.
We are ready for the coin toss. And can't introduce yourselves.
Shit. Let me go see what's in the thing right now.
Good job, fellas. Okay. Into the champ.
Whatever palms that will fit in this bag, please put them in this bag.
Okay. Rams, you are the visitors. You get called. Call number 21. Number 21, call heads.
Yeah, you put them over there.
It is heads. You win us, Rams. What would you do? You would like to receive? Stampede to keep. The Rams won the toss. They're going to take the football.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for the kickoff.
Welcome back to North
Who
Canyon
can
High
be the
School.
loudest
It's the
here?
9U NYFCA title game between the Stampede and the Rams. Rams will receive the kickoff. Picked up by the up man and down at the 21-yard line. Southwest Rams led by Coach Mike Eos with a record of 8-0. Last week they knocked off the Rana Broncos. They're led by quarterback Logan Martinez, tough, great leader, and tailback Warwick Mendoza. Runs hard between the tackles. And on the other side, head coach Sean Lanzarato and the Stampede. Great young players across the board on that squad. Lennon Hauser, Just one to name a few, as well as Carter Reed. Here come the Rams in I formation. Hand off, and here come the Stampede at the point of attack. Give the credit on the tackle to number 30.
No gain on the play. Second
Eli
down
Guerrero.
for the Rams.
So the Rams decked out in the blue and yellow and the Rams style helmets. The Stampede in the burnt orange, the black in the 9U title game. The Rams with a 2nd and 10, call it from the 41-yard line. Quarterback Jaden Flores. And the handoff for a short gain for the Rams. Excellent work by the Stampede, bringing the pressure at the point of attack. Call it a gain of 1, so a 3rd and long for the Rams.
No gain on the play. 3rd down.
That Stampede defense coming up big on that 2nd down play. So the Rams going to the line of scrimmage. I formation. One receiver up top, one down below. Handoff inside. And great work by number 55 of the Stampede. Kaleli Neville drops the ball carrier for a loss. So
4th and long for the Rams.
that's going to be 4th and long for the Rams, and they'll kick this one away. And the Stampede coming out and showing their aggressiveness and skill set defensively. East, west, and power at the point of attack. Back to receive for the Stampede is number 31, Lennon Hauser. He's a game breaker. We can see his number called on multiple times in this one. Set to kick for the Rams is number 7, Gianni Kelly. Referees keeping things in order on the field. This one just underway as we officially have the scoreboard. Thank you very much. Good people at North Canyon High stepping up at the 12 o'clock hour. In case you missed the earlier matchup in the 11U division, it was the Firebirds knocking off the Raiders 16-14. Firebirds jumped out to a 16-0 lead, and the Raiders answered 14 unanswered, but Firebirds killed the clock to end it and pull off the 11U championship. And now here we go. Rams set to kick this one away. Kelly will let it go. Very short kick. This one picked up and taken by the up man. Excellent work by Chad Davis Jr. Saw him play earlier this year. He's a playmaker. He's got some game-breaking ability.
On the punt.
So the Stampede go to work offensively.
10 on the 48-yard line.
On their first possession with a first down at the 48-yard line. Scoreboard is working. Fans are out. The tents are everywhere. Everyone having a good time on Championship Saturday here from North Canyon High School. Stampede will go to work offensively. Good offensive unit. Saw them play earlier this year. Team that can bust it out left, right, north, and south. Come out with Rylan LaGreco as the quarterback. The handoff up the middle. And it breaks to the outside. That is number 31. Down the sidelines, 10, 5, and the touchdown for the Stampede. Lennon Hauser. And Hauser with the house call, a 48-yard touchdown, and the Stampede strike first in the 9U title game, leading 6-0. So excellent work by Lennon Hauser getting to the outside and getting in for the touchdown. And now it's going to be virtually impossible for me to see any of the game. And the tents are out, blocking vision, so I'm standing the rest of the way.
Is no good. Score Stampede 6.
Is no good. And the Stampede with a 6-0 lead here in the first quarter. Excellent run by Lennon Hauser, getting to the outside, and he would not be stopped. Hauser, such a playmaker on the defensive side of the ball and on the offensive side for the Stampede. Sean Lanzarato, the head coach, has got to be liking what he's seeing. Stampede with some great coaches in that organization, and they come out defensively with the stop, and then offensively Lennon Hauser leads the way with the big 48-yard touchdown to get the
All right, ladies and
Stampede
gentlemen,
going
let's
in
make
the right
some noise
direction.
for the kickoff.
So now the Stampede
I
will
can't
kick this
hear
one away.
you.
And this one is booted downfield. And the Rams will just fall on it, courtesy of Josiah.
Rams will pick up their 1st and 10 on
Make that
the
Andrew Sierra
36-yard
fall on
line.
it at their own 36-yard line. So now the Rams will go to work, trailing 6-0 after the 48-yard touchdown run by Lennon Hauser. Rams showing I formation first time around. Got some big bodies on that front line. Rams once again, big bodies across. Jaden Flores under center. The handoff is to number 29. Breaks a tackle or two. Warwick Mendoza tried to get to the outside, but the Stampede were there hustling laterally, and the Stampede showing the skill and the will.
Ball handed off. Gain of 1
So
on the
we'll
play.
call it a
Brings up
second and 9 for the Rams. At the 39-yard line. Flores under center, Mendoza in the backfield. Ball is loose and Flores has to fall on it, so the Rams with some miscommunication problems between the center and quarterback on that snap. So it's now 3rd and 11 at the 36-yard line for the Rams. The Stampede team is tough. They've got skill. They've got athleticism across the board, and they are coached well by head coach Sean Lanzarato. 3rd and 11 from the 36. Flores under center, Mendoza in the backfield, one wide receiver down below, inside handoff, and excellent work by the Stampede, courtesy of Jonah Tupai. Takes down the ball carrier. So now it's 4th and long
Sideline
for the
warning
Rams.
on Stampede. That's their first of the game. Next one will be a 5-yard penalty.
So the Stampede get a sideline warning, moving the kids back. Kids are anxious. So 4th and 12 for the Rams at their own 35, and the Rams are probably going to boot this one away. Instead, they have Flores under center, Mendoza I formation, one wide receiver up top, one down below. Inside handoff to Mendoza, breaking the outside, and he is knocked down by number 2, Chad Davis Jr. Up and fierce for the tackle.
With a loss on the play.
And the Stampede coming up big on the defensive
Ball
stop.
is
And
overturned.
Sean Lanzarato and his squad will take over. Excellent field position at the Rams' 33-yard line. Sean Lanzarato and his squad, one of the most talented teams in the state in the 9U division, getting a big touchdown run by Lennon Hauser. And coming up big on the defensive stop, courtesy of Chad Davis Jr. And they take over at the Rams' 33-yard line. Ryan LaGreco at quarterback. Takes a snap, looking downfield. And he gets taken down for maybe a short gain. Excellent work by Mendoza of the Rams, dropping LaGreco
Gain of
for
1 on the
a
play.
short
Brings
gain.
up 2nd and 9 for the Stampede.
So call it a 2nd and 9 for the Stampede at the 32-yard line. Sean Lanzarato talking things over with Rylan LaGreco, the quarterback. LaGreco talking things over with his offensive unit. 5 big boys in the trenches, ready to get after it. And Lennon Hauser in that backfield as well. 3 backs in the backfield. Rylan LaGreco, this time inside handoff. It goes to number 3. Excellent run by Terry Williams. Williams cross right tackle and takes it down to the Rams 14-yard line.
With a huge gain on the play, brings up a first down.
So a
for
first
the
down
Stampede.
for the Stampede. They scored on their initial drive, and once again, Sean Lanzarato's team on the move yet again with the first down at the 14. And when you face the Stampede, you pick your poison. So many weapons on this team. Rylan LaGreco at quarterback. The handoff to number 84, Carter Reed. Reed to the outside to the 5, and Reed gets in, and he's in for the touchdown. Number 84, Carter Reed, on the 12-yard touchdown, and the Stampede lead 12-0. So the Stampede getting off to a quick start here in the 9U championship game. Stampede and the Southwest Rams, and so far it's all Stampede in the burnt orange and black. And the Stampede going for the extra point attempt. 2 backs in the backfield. LaGreco fakes the handoff around to the right side, and LaGreco will just walk in for the extra point. Rylan LaGreco calling his own number. Receivers covered downfield. LaGreco does it himself. And the Stampede with a 13-0 lead. And we'll take a quick time out here on the NYFCA network. You're watching the 9U championship game. The Stampede leading the Southwest Rams by the count of 13-0. Welcome back to North Canyon High School. Championship Saturday for the NYFCA. You're watching the 9U championship game between the Southwest Rams and the 9U Stampede. And the Stampede with a 13-0 lead. The kickoff, and the Rams will fall on it. And the Rams will go to work at their own 32. So far, the Stampede coming out fast and furiously. Lennon Hauser with the 48-yard touchdown. Carter Reed on the end around for a 12-yard touchdown. 13-0 Stampede. Beautiful night, or day that is, from North Canyon. Beautiful sunny, crisp day in the heart of North Phoenix.
Rams will take their
North
first
Canyon
and
High,
10
the home
on
of the Rattlers.
32-yard line.
And the Stampede going to work and making things happen, scoring on their first 2 possessions. So here come the Rams coming out with an I formation. Mendoza in the back, 1 wide receiver up top, another down below. Flores under center. The handoff is to Mendoza. Mendoza straight up the middle, but he's taken down by Jaden Payton and number 55.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Khalili Neville.
Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Rams.
So it's a 2nd and 8 for the Rams at their 34. Rams need a spark on offense. I formation. Joseph Roman and Warwick Mendoza in that backfield. This time it's on the outside. Number 19, excellent work by Logan Martinez, and he bounces it out across the 50. And the Rams pick up a much-needed first down.
19.
But there is a flag on the field.
First down.
See what the call is on the field by the line judge.
Sideline warning on the Rams. That's their first of the half.
So we have a
Next
sideline
one is a
warning against the
5-yard
Rams.
penalty.
We had one against the Stampede. Now the Rams, both sides, full of energy, just want to root on their teammates to be part of the fun. So a first down and 10 for the Rams at the Stampede 50-yard line on the great pickup. So now the Rams with some positive mo on this drive. Once again, I formation. Joseph Roman and Warwick Mendoza in the backfield. Handoffs to Mendoza. Mendoza breaks some tackles between the guards and knocks it down to about the 45-yard line. So another quality pickup by the Rams.
Gain of 4 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 6 for the
That's
Rams.
a Stampede. Young man comes up gingerly, and that's Chad Davis Jr., vital part of this Stampede unit, and he's being assisted right now and being helped off the field.
Timeout.
There's a timeout on the field. We'll take a quick timeout on the NYFCA Sports Network. Welcome back to North Canyon High, the NYFCA 9U championship between the Stampede and the Southwest Rams. Stampede with a 13-0 lead, courtesy of a Lennon Hauser touchdown run and a Carter Reed 12-yard touchdown run. Rams looking to get some things going here in the second quarter. Rams making some substitutions. Flores under center. Joseph Roman in the backfield. Flores looking in the flat and almost picked off by Terry Williams. Dangerous pass, and there's another flag on the field. And the refs, looks like this one was picked up. And the refs will talk this one over. Let's see what kind of call we've got. So no penalty on the play. Refs ruled it
Illegal
off.
formation on the offense. 5 men in the backfield.
Actually,
that penalty
illegal
is declined.
formation.
Third down.
Declined by the Stampede. So call it a 3rd and 6 at the 46, and I appreciate the nice people that are letting me steal part of their shade here so I don't get roasted in the course of the day. 3rd and 6 for the Rams at the 46-yard line. Trailing 13-0 to the Stampede in the 9U championship game. Warwick Mendoza under center. Mendoza, direct snap, trying to get to the outside. Does just that, but he is taken down. Excellent work by Cameron Townsend and Julian French, denying Mendoza the edge and the first down. So it's a long situation for the Rams with another flag on the field.
Illegal shift on the offense. 2 men in motion do not become reset for 1 second before the snap. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
So it was an illegal shift on the Rams. The Stampede will decline the penalty, and it's a 4th down situation for the Rams. They need to get to the 40-yard line for the
4th
first down.
ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise.
A 4th and 6 from the Stampede 46-yard line.
I can't hear you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make some noise. It's 4th down.
Rams, 1 back set, 1 wide receiver up top. Flores will throw, chucks it downfield. Had a wide receiver wide open, but overthrows him. So the Stampede will take over with
Pass
great
is
field
incomplete.
position at the 46-yard line.
Turnover on downs. Stampede will pick up their 1st and 10.
So the Stampede go back on offense. Ryan LaGreco at quarterback, and the Stampede called for a delay of game, so that'll push them back. It's about the only thing Sean Lanzarato's team has done wrong here in this first half. We are in the 2nd quarter with the Stampede leading 13-0. LaGreco in at quarterback. The handoff, the fake to Lennon Hauser. Quick pitch on the outside. 1 tackle is broken upfield at the 30. Cuts across the field. Breaks it back to the outside. And will go all the way for the touchdown. But there is a flag down on the field.
Number 2.
Excellent work by Chad
Penalty
Davis
on the
Jr.
play.
But this one is probably coming back against the Stampede. That would have been a 54-yard touchdown. Let's see what the call is on the field. LaGreco out in the flat. And Chad Davis Jr. breaking it outside.
Illegal block in the back on the offense. Number 50, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat, 1st down.
So we have an illegal block in the back on the Stampede, nullifying the play. So Stampede will go back to work from their own 35-yard line. So call it 1st and 21. But a long situation means very little to this Stampede group. LaGreco in the gun. The handoff to number 5. Chucking upfield, and he's got room to roam, and he is running free. Excellent run to the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, and they'll call him out at about the 3-yard line. Excellent work by Jonah Tupai, rumbling and rambling. Huge run. A 52-yard run down to the Rams' 3-yard line. And Sean Lanzarato and his Stampede knocking on the door yet again here.
Play was just short of a touchdown. Brings up 1st and goal for the Stampede.
Jonah Tupai rambling on the big run. 55-yard gain. LaGreco in at quarterback. Shotgun. Tupai in the backfield. They go right back to him. Tupai breaks it outside. Tupai. And Tupai goes in for the touchdown.
That play results in a
the Stampede now lead 19-0.
Touchdown.
Jonah Tupai with the 55-yard touchdown run and then the 3-yard scamper for 6. And the Stampede on its way. Leading 19-0 and going for the extra point. Flag down on the field. Delay a game against the Stampede. Stampede will regroup and move the ball back.
Penalty goes against the offense.
But right now it's all about the burnt orange and black of the Stampede and Sean Lanzarato and his team taking care of business. LaGreco on the handoff and the whistle is blown yet again. And now we have an offside call against the Rams, so the Stampede took a penalty, now they'll take one. That pushes the ball closer to the goal line. And LaGreco and crew with a chance to run this one in. And the Stampede with a stable of backs, you name it, they can do it. Cameron Townsend checking in on that backfield.
Timeout.
Got a timeout on the field. Rams will regroup and talk this one over, as well as Sean Lanzarato and his Stampede. The Stampede leading 19-0 in the 9U championship game. Lanzarato's team coming out fast and furiously, showing their aggressiveness on defense and offensively, getting touchdown runs from Lennon Hauser, 48 yards. Carter Reed on the end around. Jonah Tupai caps off a big 55-yard run with a 3-yard touchdown. And that is where we are right now with the Rams trailing 19-0.
5 minutes remain in the half.
And we have 5 minutes left here in the first half, and it's all burnt orange. Lanzarato and his unit, offensive unit, head to the line of scrimmage. So many weapons on this Stampede squad. LaGreco in the backfield at quarterback. Cameron Townsend, 2-back set. LaGreco, the handoff to Cameron Townsend, and the Rams come up big, but there's another flag down on the field. Could be a potential face mask against the Rams. And the Rams will talk this one over. And the refs. And we have a face mask against the Rams. And
Penalty
once
goes
again,
against the defense.
the Stampede get a break and another opportunity to put an extra point on the board. And in a championship matchup, every point matters. So LaGreco in the backfield, 2-back set, 1 wide receiver up top, 1 down below. LaGreco of the handoff to Cameron Townsend, and Townsend is stopped by the Rams. Good effort by the Rams.
Extra point attempt is no good. Score.
So the Rams
for the
showing their
Stampede
heart.
and 0 for the Rams.
Coming up big on the stop. Number 10, Francisco Romero. So the Stampede with a 19-0 lead as the Rams get set for the kickoff. Southwest Rams needing something good to happen. And right now, it's been all Stampede early in this one. Set to kick for the Stampede. Number 99, Christopher French will do the duties.
Come on, Raiders fan.
And here come the Stampede, booted downfield, and the Rams, Mendoza on the back end will take it and gets dropped at the 29-yard line. So Southwest Rams need something good to happen, trailing 19-0. Stampede coming out fast and furiously in the 9U championship game. and taking control of this one early. So here comes the Rams with a 1st and 10.
40-yard line.
We'll call it the 40. Flores back to throw, and this one is tipped and falls incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. 2nd down.
So the Rams with an uphill battle, trying to find themselves offensively.
3 minutes to go in the half. 3 minutes.
3 minutes left in the first half as the Rams trail the Stampede 19-0. I formation for the Rams, and they'll try to run it up the middle. And excellent work by the Stampede. Alexander Dominguez, one of many black and orange in on the stop.
Gain of 1 on the play brings up 3rd and 9 for the
Gain
Rams.
of 1 on the play. So a 3rd and 9 for the Rams. And the Rams need something good to happen. I formation. Logan Martinez under center. Another timeout on the field. Coach Sean Lanzarato and his team will take a break, and we'll take a quick break here on the NYFCA Sports Network. You're watching the 9U title game with the Stampede leading 19-0. So the Rams facing a 3rd and 9 at their 41-yard line. Flores looked downfield and takes it upfield for a short gain out to the 45-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and 5 for the Rams with under 3 minutes left here in the first half, and a Stampede leading 19-0. Rams need an explosive play to get back into this one.
Gain of 3 on the play brings up 4th and 6 for the Rams.
Call it a 4th and 6 from the 42-yard line. And the Rams looking for a spark late in this first half. Logan Martinez under center. One back set. Martinez rolling to his right on the keeper. And he is chased down by Lennon Hauser. Lennon Hauser, so explosive on offense, comes up from the linebacker position and takes down Martinez from getting to the edge. So the Stampede
Turnover on downs brings up 1st and 10 for the Stampede.
Offense. Actually hold on defense yet again. And now go back on offense.
Stampede will pick up their 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line.
And wanting an exclamation point to this fantastic first half. Stampede, Rylan LaGreco at quarterback, Jonah Tupai at running back. LaGreco out in the flat. Excellent pitch and catch. Excellent work and the great cut at the 20, the 15, the 5, and in for the touchdown. A 45-yard touchdown.
Pass complete to
Greco.
number 3 for a Stampede
To number 3,
touchdown.
Terry Williams. And the play goes 45-yard touchdown. And the Stampede rolling at North Canyon High, 25-0. And everything going right for the Stampede here at North Canyon High in the 9U championship game, leading this one 25-0 at the half. And the Stampede going for the extra point. Tupai in the backfield. LaGreco at quarterback. LaGreco inside handoff. And the number is called. And Chad Davis Jr. does the honors for the extra point.
For the Stampede and 0 for the Rams.
And it's 26-0 Stampede. Sean Lanzarato's team came into this one undefeated. And so far through a half of football, looks like they'll stay like that. Doing an excellent job, and Stampede controlling both sides of the trenches and leading 26-0. So the Southwest Rams being pushed early and often in this one, needing a spark here late in the first half. Southwest Rams come in with a power running game, and so far, Lennon Hauser and that defensive unit of the Stampede stepping up to the challenge. So the kick down the field, and the up man will take it for the Rams. Break it to the outside. Excellent work. By number 21 of the Rams,
with a good
Ryan
return
Romero.
on the play. Rams will
So
take
first and 10 for the 50 for the Rams as we are closing in on halftime. And the Stampede bringing their big plays and their big weaponry here to North Canyon High for the 9U title game. A 48-yard touchdown by Lennon Hauser, Carter Reed on a 12-yard end around. Jonah Tapai with a 55-yard run, then capped it off with a 3-yard run. Then it's Rylan LaGreco to Terry Williams on a 45-yard touchdown, and Chad Davis Jr. on the point after, and that is where we are, 26-0. So here come the Rams offensively late in this first half. I formation. Flores on the outside finds a wide open receiver, takes it down to the 10, the 5, and he is in for the touchdown. Excellent work by Andres Serrera.
That is good for
Andres Sierra, that is, for the touchdown. And the excellent pitch and catch, we'll call that a 50-yard touchdown. Excellent work by the Rams. Andres Serrera. 50-yard touchdown reception, and the Rams get on the board. Excellent throw. And here come the Rams going for the point after. Fake to the outside and bangs his way in for the extra point. Logan Martinez doing things.
Extra point attempt is good.
First, the touchdown pass to Andres Serrera.
7 for the Rams.
Andres Sierra, that is, and then Martinez
That is the
on
end
the
of
point
first
after.
half.
And there we are with the Stampede leading 26-7. We'll be talking to Coach Shan Lanzarato in just a moment.
It's halftime from North Canyon High. You're watching the 9U championship game between the Stampede and the Rams. Here with Stampede head coach Sean Lanzarato. And coach, your team comes in with all kinds of weaponry, and we saw that here in the first half.
Yeah, we have all weapons, and we're using them right now, and we're up big, so we're going to start putting all the other kids in there.
And right now, it started right off in that first quarter with Lennon Hauser getting around the end on the 48-yard touchdown, and Lennon Hauser setting the tone for the Stampede in this one.
Yeah, Lennon's an exciting player to watch. He's explosive. You never know what's going to happen when he has the ball in his hands.
Now, Coach, they scored right before the half, maybe a little bit of a wake-up call for your team. What do you say to your kids at the half?
What's your problem
we
with
just
me?
play our game. I mean, we had a mental
What is your
breakdown,
problem
but
with me? I got my head
we'll be all right.
fucking
And
I'm over here fucking arguing with them to see what the
second
fuck
half,
happened.
we're ready to go.
That's what I'm saying.
There we go. Sean Lanzarato, the coach of the 9U Stampede, leading big 26-7 right here. Championship Saturday for the NYFCA 9U division. More football to come from North Canyon coming up.
Opportunities and unique pictures here after the game. If you or any of the families or teams, just come find Colin down here in the gray shirt. He'll take care of you. But we're grateful that you guys are all here. Let's have a great second half, and appreciate you guys playing Arizona AYF and NYFCA. Have a great day.
Welcome back to North Canyon High School for the 9UFCA title game. The Stampede leading the Rams 26-7. Stampede got it going with a Lennon Hauser touchdown run for 48 yards. Carter Reed, 12 yards on the end around. Jonah Tapine, a 3-yard score.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for the
Ryan
kickoff.
LaGreco to Terry Williams at a 45-yard touchdown. And on the other side, Logan Martinez to Andres Sierra for the 52-yard touchdown.
Stampede will pick up their first and 10 on the 49-yard line.
26-7. To start this second frame. One championship in the books already. The Firebirds in the 11U division knocking off the Raiders 16-14. Still 4 more games to come from North Canyon High. Beautiful day, a super Saturday of great weather. Chamber of Commerce weather. And this is why people live in Arizona for this time of year. Simply gorgeous outside. Coach Lanzarato at the half talked about the team making some substitutions, getting some other kids in. Ryan LaGreco remains at quarterback. Lennon Hauser in the backfield. LaGreco, the end around. Looks like it is Terry Williams. Williams to the outside. Takes it to the 30, stiff arm. Williams still on his feet, cuts it back inside. Williams finally taken down at the 18-yard line.
Ball handed off to number 3 with a great run. That will give you a Stampede.
Terry Williams,
first down.
Dazzling. Off tackle, breaks it out to the left side. Huge gain. All the way down to the Stampede 17-yard line. Huge pickup on the play. Call it a gain of 34. So Sean Lanzarato of the Stampede loaded with offensive talent. This time it's Terry Williams getting his number called after that great touchdown reception in the first half. LaGreco in the gun. Time to throw. LaGreco pursued. The dump off. Finds his tight end, and the big fella rambling in for the touchdown, and that is Jaden Payton
number 14 for a Stampede
on the 17-yard touchdown. And the Stampede continue to click, now leading 32-7. So the Stampede come out of the tunnel at half and continue its onslaught. LaGreco rolling to his right. Rolling to his right and finding Jaden Payton on the touchdown. 32-7 Stampede. Stampede going for the extra point. LaGreco, Hauser in the backfield. LaGreco takes the snap, avoids the rush, steps up, and LaGreco will go in, and they give it to him. LaGreco on the keeper in for the extra point. And it's now 33-7 Stampede. And Ryan LaGreco doing a great job avoiding the rush, stepping up in the pocket. Head first dive and gets in for the extra point. And the Stampede picking up where it left off in the first half. Scoring fast, scoring furiously, and taking names. And now going up 33-7. Stampede undefeated coming in. So much versatility on offense. So much talent on defense. And the Rams got to dig deep in the playbook. Trailing 33-7 here in the start of the third quarter. Coach Lanzarato said he'd work a lot of kids in this second half, so that side of the black and orange will see plenty of playing time. Rams making a substitution. And here comes the kickoff. Booted downfield. Mendoza will take it. Mendoza break it to the outside. Cuts it back up and takes it to about the 47-yard line. So the Rams at about midfield go to work.
Rams will pick up their 1st and 10
Trailing
on the
33-7.
47-yard line.
Rams hit the big play at the end of the first half on a Logan Martinez touchdown pass to Andres Sierra. 52-yard score, so let's see what they do on their next possession. Rams huddling up, going to the line. Big bodies across. One wide receiver down below, 2 up top, 1 back set. Martinez under center. Inside handoff. Good work. Excellent run by number 19, Logan Martinez.
With a good run on the play, brings up 2nd and 1 for the Rams.
So it's a 2nd and 1 for the Rams. Working the ball hard on the ground. Number 42 in at quarterback, and that's Jaden Flores, who started the first half. Flores, inside handoff once again to number 19, Logan Martinez, busting things up.
That play will result in
So
a
Jaden
Rams
Flores started at
first
quarterback
down.
for the Rams and starts the second frame at quarterback, and the Rams showing their toughness on the move here in this third quarter. Big uphill battle though, 33-7. Rams talking things over offensively. Flores under center, Mendoza in the backfield. Inside handoff to Martinez. Martinez busting it, but there's the whistle blown. Martinez has a clear path to the end zone, but a flag is down. And this one most likely will go against the offense. And the call on the field.
Defense.
Actually, I spoke too soon. Offsides on the Stampede.
Penalty goes
So the
against
Rams
the
get a break.
defense.
Get the 5-yard penalty on offsides by the Stampede. So now with a 2nd and 5 at the Stampede 33. Flores under center, Mendoza in the backfield. Inside handoff to Martinez, and this time he's gobbled up by Stampede defenders. Give the props to Eli Guerrero. Make that Eli Guerrero. Coming up with the tackle on the inside draw.
Loss of 1 on the play.
So it's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Rams. The loss of 1 on the play at the 35-yard line. Can Jaden Flores dial up some magic and hit the pass play down deep? 2 back set, I formation. Flores under center. And the laundry is on the field. We're about midway through the third quarter. And this one is against the Stampede, lining up on sides. And Coach Sean Lanzarato saw his
Penalty
team play
goes
just about a
against the
flawless first
defense.
half. Can't be liking what he's seeing from his team with critical offside calls on defense. Under center, Flores, and Flores will just try to bust it up the middle for a short gain. Very short gain for the Rams on the play. Brings up a 3rd and 2.
Play brings up 3rd and 2
30-yard line.
for the Rams.
Rams looking for a big play to cut into this Stampede lead. And could they dial up again Andre Sierra, who scored on the 52-yard pass play in the first half? Rams come out with the I formation. Martinez under center, the handoff, a fake handoff. Martinez around the end to the 20, to 15. down to about the 13-yard line.
That
Excellent
play
work by
results
Logan
in a
Martinez,
Rams
shuffling in
first
at quarterback
down.
on the direct snap and takes it inside to about the 17, and the Rams are on the move here in the third quarter. Rams trailing 33-7, but making things happen on the ground with their big, powerful running attack. Rams I formation. Flores under center, two-back set. Martinez bangs it up the middle. Martinez still on his feet. Takes it close to the 10, short gain on the play. Call it a pickup of 3. So no quit in these Rams, coming out strong, showing some fight and showing some heart in this one. They've got an uphill battle, but not lacking
Play
any
results
character
in a
on this roster.
Second down.
So we'll call
Timeout.
it a 2nd and 8 at the 12, and the Rams will call a timeout. And we'll take a timeout on the NYFCA Sports Network with the Stampede leading the 9U championship game 33-7.
Let's dance.
Welcome back to North Canyon High School. Rams on the move. It's Mendoza up the gut, but loses the football, and the Stampede fall on it. Rams with an excellent run. Ball comes loose, and the Stampede come up with it. Excellent
Fumble
work.
on the play. That ball is recovered by
Chad
the
Davis Jr.
Stampede.
And the Stampede will go back to work midway through this third quarter, leading 33-7. Rams with a tough physical inside run, but the ball came loose. The Stampede hustling and muscling for the fumble recovery. So Sean Lanzarato in his Stampede, full of steam in this contest, leading 33-7 with plenty of big plays as Ryan LaGreco leads the squad, the offensive unit, back out on the field. LaGreco in at quarterback, flanked by Cameron Townsend. Man in motion. Handoff on the outside. An excellent pursuit by the Rams as Lennon Hauser gets taken down. Rams showing their toughness from east to west on the Lennon Hauser running play.
Gain of 5
3
on the
minutes
play.
in the quarter. 3 minutes.
3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Gain of 5 on the
With
play.
the Stampede
Brings up
leading
2nd and 5 for the
33-7.
Stampede.
2nd and 5 from their own 10-yard line. And for the Stampede, it's about working the clock, getting some kids some ample playing time, and walking off victorious. Ryan LaGreco in the backfield. Townsend joins him. 3 wide receivers down below. Townsend inside handoff. Townsend up the gut. Great run by Townsend. Takes it out to the 15-yard line for a gain of 5 and a first down for the Stampede. So excellent work by the Stampede. Can't say enough about the physicality of the big fellas in the trenches doing the work. Big fellas like number 88, Tejada Teodoso, bringing the lumber on the run play. So LaGreco, shotgun. Townsend outside, breaks it. Townsend to the 40, to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, And Townsend will go all the way for the 85-yard touchdown.
Results in a
And no
Stampede
flags on the field.
touchdown.
And that one is good. Cameron Townsend breaks it outside, goes 85 yards, and the onslaught by the Stampede continues. So Cameron Townsend electrifies the crowd at North Canyon with the 85-yard touchdown. And now the Stampede will go for the extra point. LaGreco in at quarterback, tight formation. Ball is on the turf. LaGreco picks it up, avoids the rush, chucks it downfield, and this one almost picked off. Plenty of laundry on the field. We got a face mask against the Rams, so the Stampede will get another opportunity. Stampede so dynamic. You name it, they've done it offensively in this game.
Personal
a 48-yard
foul,
touchdown
on the defense.
by Lennon Hauser starts
half
it.
the distance to the goal. We'll replay the try.
So half the distance to the goal for the Stampede on the face mask call by the Rams. Ryan LaGreco in at QB. Bunch formation by the Stampede. Terry Williams in the backfield. LaGreco fakes the handoff and finds a wide open
Ball pass to number
receiver.
56. Extra point attempt is good.
To number 56 for the extra point.
Score
And that
now
gentleman's
40
name.
for the Stampede and 7 for the Rams.
Do not have that for number 56, but needs to say he gets in, and the Rams now leading 40-7. Take a quick timeout on the NYFCA Sports Network. Rams trailing the Stampede 40-7, third quarter of the 9U championship game. So the Stampede scoring early, often, and often more, leading 40-7 in the 9U title game over the Southwest Rams. Ball knocked down the field, and Mendoza will pick it up for the Rams. Scoots it outside to the 50 and gets taken down. Excellent work by the special teams of the Stampede. So now the Stampede going to work defensively, and the Rams look to put some points on the board, maybe get some kids in, get a look at some other kids. Give the roster some work in. Stampede leading big as we closing in on the end of the third quarter. 40-7. Rams with an impressive onslaught of offense here in this 9U title game. So the Rams stepping up with Jaden Flores under center. Mendoza in the backfield. One wide receiver down below, one up top. The pitch to Mendoza looked like an option pass, and this time Mendoza is taken down to the turf. Excellent pursuit by the Stampede. Can't say enough of the effort by Christopher French, coming high, hard, and furious. Taking down Mendoza for the tackle, so loss of 2 on the play. Call it a second and 12 with the ball at the 45-yard line. Stampede and the Rams in the 9U title game. The Rams haven't gone to the air much. Andre Sierra with the big touchdown reception in the first half. Mendoza tries to break it outside, but excellent pursuit by Julian French.
That is the end of the third quarter.
And that'll end the third quarter. And it's a big third quarter for the Stampede, padding its lead to 40-7. You're watching the NYFCA title game on the NYFCA Sports Network, streaming live on YouTube. Welcome back to North Canyon. Rams with the 3rd and long and the great execution by the Stampede. Excellent work by the young man, coming up big and strong. Once again, Christopher French coming up big. So now the Rams with a 4th and 14 at the 43-yard line. Sticking to their offensive attack, ground and pound. They have hit the big play to Andres Sierra for the big 52-yard pass play for a touchdown in the first half. Martinez will go deep downfield and looking for Mendoza, and they could not connect. So the Stampede will take over down at the 43-yard line. So Sean Lanzarato had a chance to see his team earlier in the season in an undefeated showdown and against a squad from Tucson, and Lanzarato's team came out fast, big, and took that victory. And Lanzarato's team showing all the poise and passion and proper execution in this title game against the Southwest Rams, leading 40-7. Early start of the fourth quarter as the Stampede will go back on offense. Ryan LaGreco, quarterback, leading that offensive unit. He's got Jonah Tapai in that backfield as well. Tapai with a 3-yard touchdown run in this game after a 55-yard scamper. Tight formation for the Stampede. Inside handoff to number 13. Breaks to the outside. And a good run down to about the 32-yard line. Give credits to on the good run by the Stampede.
Brings up 2nd and 2 for the Stampede.
Quality run by the young man turning the corner. Give the props on the run to Travis Crossan, getting some work and getting upfield. So gain of 9 on the play for the Stampede. Start of the fourth quarter. Ryan LaGreco in at quarterback. Jonah Tapai, the big massive tailback in the backfield. Looks like the Stampede, they're just going to ground and pound, man in motion. And looks like a false start against the Stampede. That'll stop the play, and
dead ball.
And we do
number 14.
have that exactly. False start on the play. Push the Stampede back about 5 yards. So call it a 2nd and 6 from the 38 with LaGreco in the gun. Hand off to number 4. They run the same play. Tries to break it to the outside. Turns the corner to the 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. Excellent run by Keon Tucker for a 38-yard touchdown. Keon Tucker. And the Stampede continue to roll, now leading 46-7. Excellent work by the Stampede. Coach Jordan Miller of the Stampede organization in the house. Maybe he can come over and say hello here in a second for a quick interview to talk about the Stampede organization. I'm putting him on the spot. He knows he wants to come over and say hello. Watching his Stampede organization take care of business in the 9U championship game, 46-7. Stampede going for the extra point. Ryan LaGreco in the backfield. He's got some different numbers around him, and that's always a good thing. Sean Lanzarato using his entire roster. The handoff is to 18, turning the corner. This time he is stopped. Quan Sumter-Jones looking to get in the end zone, but
extra
could not.
point attempt is no good. Score.
The Rams coming up big
Stampede, 7 for
on
the Rams.
the extra point attempt, so the Rams going back on offense. About midway through the fourth quarter, the Rams with an excellent season, putting in so much hard work and dedication to get to this championship game. Props to their coaching staff, their fan base for coming out here today on a beautiful day. NYFCA championship football, and on the other side, the Stampede. Sean Lanzarato, organization represented in a big way last week in the 6U championship game. 2 Stampede teams faced off, and needs to say, that's a squad that's initially won. And when that team comes together, mark my word, as Jordan Miller is my witness, that team is going to be very hard to beat by anyone in this state. And Jordan Miller, the coach of that team, gladly agrees with Coach Ryan McFoy, the former Sun Devil. Stampede kicked off. This one will be grabbed by the Rams, and the Rams will set up shop at about, call it the 42-yard line. Closing in on the latter half of the fourth quarter, the Stampede totally in control of this one, 46-7. And the Stampede organization really taking care of business in championship games. And last week in the 6U championship game, if you missed it, Jabari Russell, what a show he put on. Over 300 yards rushing,
Infraction on the kicking
4
team.
touchdowns.
Free kick out of bounds, untouched. The receivers have taken the option to take the ball.
And on the other side, Aubrey
5-yard
Thomas
penalty.
had a couple
First down.
runs that you just can't teach. Inside handoff, broke left, saw the vision, cut right. And that's the kind of youth in town coming up in the Stampede organization. And we're talking about kids, mark my word, are going to be impact players on the high school football level one day. So 46-7, the Stampede rolling here in the fourth quarter. And the Rams back on offense. Martinez under center, avoids the tackle. And excellent work by the Stampede. Excellent pursuit by David Kinder, the fourth, with the tackle. So the Stampede
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
getting everyone in, and Stampede, no letdown on the
Loss of
talent.
one on the play, brings up 2nd and 11
So a loss
for
on the play
Rams.
after the big tackle by David Kinder, the fourth. Under 4 minutes left in this fourth quarter with the Stampede closing in on the 9U championship. And a lot of props to Sean Lanzarato and his organization getting these young kids to play and play hard. So Martinez under center. One back set. Martinez back to throw. Goes deep, and this one is going to be picked off. Excellent work by Terry Williams, and Williams has been such a force in this game.
Ball is picked off.
And
by the
I'm going to
Stampede.
inform Jordan Miller, who probably hasn't known what Terry Williams has done in this game, but Coach Miller, Terrence Williams has a 45-yard reception for a touchdown and an 85-yard run for a touchdown, and now he has an interception to go on his resume. So a pretty
2 minutes and
impressive
33
Saturday
seconds left in
for the young
fourth
man.
quarter.
So the Stampede talking things over. We'll take a quick break on the
Stampede will pick up their
NYFCA
first
Sports
and 10
Network
on the 35-yard
with a
line.
46-7 lead. So welcome back to North Canyon High School for the 9U title game between the Stampede and the Southwest Rams. Stampede in total control of this one, 46-7. I'm joined by one of the coaches of the Stampede 6U squad, and that is Coach Jordan Miller. And Coach Miller, you see this Stampede team coming out fast and furiously. Lennon Hauser got it started with a 48-yard touchdown run and just a lot of big plays across the board. And you know, when you see the Stampede doing what they do, it's a lot of credit to the coaching staff and all the effort put in.
Yeah, for sure. Lennon's a great player. He was one of my favorite players that I've seen when I first got into this organization. Just runs the ball hard, and they just have the line got bigger during the off season, and you know they're growing. They're going to be a good team. You know, they've gone out and challenged other teams. You know, in different states, El Paso and stuff like that, and put up a fight. So they're coming along just fine. And you know, it just takes time to build. Every time you get new pieces, you know, sometimes you can go out there and dominate, or sometimes you know it takes a little more chemistry to be built. So I think that's where they're at right now. But very good team.
So the 6U squad split up last week, and when you put that team together, a lethal display of talent across the board. What's next for the 6U Stampede?
They're gonna come together and play in the Gobble game. So they'll start practice next week. They'll all be together, and then we'll play in the Gobble games. We're mainly, like I said, we're mainly looking to play the AZ Suns. They're one of the top teams in NYS. So we're looking to play them and see how we look against one of the best teams in that org. After that, we'll go ahead and go in El Paso Saturday. December. We'll go to El Paso December, and and try to play the best out there. See where we line up.
And that was a great run by their number 7, Carmelo McKenzie. And Coach, next up on the championship docket on a Super Saturday at North Canyon is the 8U Stampede taking on the Broncos. What do you know about the Stampede, the 8U version, and give us a quick preview and thoughts on that match?
I haven't seen the Broncos play. I just know that a lot of coaches said that they gave them a tough time. So the last time they played, they had the running back number 2, I believe, that broke away for a couple of touchdowns. So this game, hopefully, they're ready. They maybe stack the box, get the best guys, keep them outside, try to keep them contained, and just go from there. They got the pieces too as well. They got everything they need to win the championship again. So I think that's what I'm expecting. See him bottle up number 2 for the Broncos, who I've heard is a very good player, and just contain the game.
Coach Jordan Miller of the 6U Stampede. Coach, happy holidays to you and your family. Thanks for joining us on the NYFCA Network.
Same, you too, thank you.
Jordan Miller, one of the great coaches, him and Coach Ryan McFoy leading that very talented 6U Stampede team. And this one late in the fourth with the Stampede in total control, 46-7. New quarterback in for the Stampede, and that is Terry Williams going under the gun, and Williams to Townsend, and Townsend breaking outside, and Townsend's going to walk in for the touchdown. Cameron Townsend, 18-yard touchdown, and that is the end of the game. And the Stampede win the game 52-7. Hats off to Sean Lanzarato and the Stampede taking the victory 52-7. They started fast, and a Lennon Hauser 48-yard touchdown run. Too much skill, too much offensive talent. And the 9U Stampede are the NYFCA 9U champions. Coming up next, more football. It's the 8U Stampede taking on the Gilbert Chandler Broncos. Championship Saturday from the NYFCA Network coming up next.